Gil spoke in a serious tone.
ニコラは犯人じゃねえ。俺が誰より知ってる。だからな、どうにもきな臭いと思って調べてみたってわけだ。
Okay, big ups to the homie Gil. He capping real hard for Nicola though. Gil. Nicola picked up the report on the table and began flipping through its pages. Curious, I decided to peek over his shoulder.
ブルローネ市警にラオ州のヤンと通じているやつがいる。
I'm telling you, we gonna find you out, Roberto.
マルコが殺害された件、犯人の名前をマルコ本人が言い残したことになってるけど。
It's too convenient. Oh, he just says, "Oh, Nicola Francesco." You know, no way. That's way too convenient. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. So something wasn't right. I'm glad they picked up on it.
その言葉を直接聞いた人間は一人だけ。
And I'm like, y'all heard, like, people heard 3 gunshots, but y'all, or ain't nobody heard 3 gunshots, but like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that really make him sus? Because you had to be next to him. The only person who can hear somebody as they're dying is like the person next to him and whatever. Yeah, like, you know what I mean, y'all. Like, he wouldn't scream, "Nicola Francesca!" like that. Like, nobody screams that loud when they're dying. Well, I guess unless they're saying, "Ah!" But, nobody would scream that loud. They would hear the gunshots, but the person next to the deceased as they're dying would have heard it, and that's usually the culprit.
その人物は最近ベレーノにたびたび足を運ぶようになった。
We on to you, boy. We on to you, because that's Lao Shu territory.
つまり嘘つきはその男じゃねえかってことだ。
Yes, the fuck he is. That's horrible.
今回ダンテが狙われたのが構成員殺しの延長ってことになってる。だがおかしくねえか？ファルツォーネの頭が狙われたんだ。ラオス州かビスコンティが疑われるのが普通だ。
The stupid thing though is, like I said before, is Domenico's death in the precinct. That was the dumbest death. If that never happened, like, the suspicion would have been thrown off of anybody, if it could have been anybody in the force. So Roberto, that was a dumb kill. I have to tell you that. That was a dumb kill.
なのにダンテを狙った人間と連続殺人犯がいつの間にかイコールになってる。
町のみんなが気づかない間に世論は操作されてた。その刑事に。
It can't be. So, who is this person? Lily! God damn it. Lily. And you called him out for acting crazy. Come on now.
Roberto De Feo.
Yes. Ooh, dramatic. Oh, and the music died. God, what a party pooper. Nicola looked up from the report upon hearing his name and muttered in a low voice. I was at a loss for words. Roberto? Yes, bitch!
ブルローネマフィアの構成員を殺していたのは彼だ。マルコを殺したのも、ダンテを狙ったのも。
Yes! But why?
さあね。理由はわからないし、わかりたくもないけど。
Okay. I feel the same way.
ニコラは今ビスコンティの人間だ。
It's the perfect storm to set Nicola up.
ニコラに対する汚名は ビスコンティのメンツの問題にもなる。俺も黙ってはいられねえ。
Gil's words were strong and clear, his eyes resolute. You mean I. But then his expression clouded somewhat.
ヤンの意図も気になるとこだしな。
Exactly.
少なくとも今すべきことはファルツォーネとビスコンティで対立することじゃねえ。
Nicola looked uneasy, hearing Gil's words. He came over to the Visconti to try to put an end to the Falzone family. Of course, he would be hesitant.
お前が言いたいこともわかる。だが、このまま好きにさせていいのか？
僕たちマフィアは誇りとメンツを何より重視する生き物だ。君の判断に従うよ、ギルバート。それに、やられっぱなしも尺に触るからね。
Damn dirty Lao shoe. How low will you go? Nicola's determined smile seemed to drive away any hesitation in his eyes. Scum! Dolce. Different ending. Night fell upon the manor. Gil gathered his men to the lounge for a meeting. Is it okay for me to be here? They're cool, probably. They don't want to keep you in the dark, unlike the Falzone, so I'm pretty sure they don't care. Looking around, I felt out of place.
ギルバートがいいって言うんだからいいんじゃないかな。
Hey! Big up to Gilbert.
ああ、みんな集まってるな。
Gil walked in casually, then took his position in the center of the lounge. He looked across the room.
ここんとこ流れてる噂、聞いてるだろ？ビスコンティの人間が、俺たちがファルツォーネのカポを暗殺しようとしたんじゃねえかって話。
Gil then raised his prominent brow.
知っての通り、俺たちにそんな意図はねえ。噂は完全な誤解だ。
We'd sow such a thing. God damn it. Come on, Aksys. Man.
ファルツォーネとはそれが合わないだけで、積極的に殺し合いたいってわけでもねえしな。だから、ダンテと直接話をつけることにした。
Okay. So now, in another strange twist of fate, the Visconti and the Falzone heads are gonna meet together and try to, I guess, oust the Lao Shu. So I'm thinking. Because there was nothing clean in the milk with the Lao Shu coming in. Gil's announcement caused a stir among the gathered crowd.
待てギルバート、お前まさか直接出向く気か。
What you gonna do, Oliver? You're just glasses in a suit right now. Unless you about that life, let me find out you don't mind pulling punches.
危
Okay.
険すぎる。少しは情勢を考えろ。ダンテ・ファルツォーネは今ビスコンティへの心象が悪いはずだ。自分を狙ったのはビスコンティだと思っているだろうし。
But if that was the case, Nicola could have clapped Dante when he was like by himself. If he really wanted to do that, why would he do that out in the open?
何よりビスコンティはファルツォーネを裏切ったニコラを受け入れている。ああ、ギルが出向いたところで耳を貸してくれるとは思えない。腹心の部下が寝返ったんだぞ。恨んでいないはずがない。
Yeah. Gil gave a deep chuckle at the comments. He's like, y'all, control yourselves. I got this.
恨んでる。ダンテがニコラをか？
Gil's chuckling became louder. He then briefly looked at Nicola.
ま、確かにニコラ自身もそんなことを言ってたな。ダンテは必ず自分を殺しに来るとか。
どちらにしろ僕は裏切り者だ。近いうちに始末されるだろう。パルツォーネのカポであるダンテに、もしくは僕を快く思わないビスコンティの誰かにね。
Yeah, he did say that. Gil continued with a grin on his face.
この件に関しては当事者のニコラでさえ冷静な判断ができてね。俺たちにとっての禁忌を犯したわけだから当然とも言えるがな。
それはどういう意味かな、ギルバート。
お前ほどの切れ者でも自分のことは見えなくなるものらしいってことだ。はっきり言うぜ。ダンテはお前を殺さねえ道筋を探してる。
Nicola appeared surprised. I'm glad Gil's taking a likening to this. Gil's mischievous eyes grew gleeful at Nicola's expression. Yeah, I mean, in the bad ending, I don't know. Well, he found out that Dante was like, shit, fuck him, don't worry about him.
表向きどれだけ冷徹に振る舞ってみせても所詮はお坊ちゃんだからな。
I'd like to believe that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, at this point.
それはニコラ。
Google, what the hell? Ain't nobody told you to... Shut up. Damn phone has a mind of its own, y'all. Alright. Gil looked around again with a bright smile on his face.
実は今日ダンテに会ってきた。
Ooh! Shit! Oliver's like, what the fuck, bro? You didn't even tell me? Oliver was pinching his forehead in exasperation.
ギルバート、先ほどお前、ダンテと直接話をつけることにしたと。
He was like, yeah, and?
ああ、直接話をつけることにして、もうつけてきた。
Everyone, including Nicola, stood speechless at the sudden revelation. Y'all, this fucking shit. I think from now on I have to like disconnect the Switch from the internet, because no matter what, it's gonna always appear unless there's a way for me to get people to stop, or those notifications to stop appearing. I have to just disconnect from the internet. It's fucking annoying.
ギルバート、このお前というやつは。
Oh my god, calm down, dude. That's your boss.
怒るな、怒るな。
Ah, Gilbert, you silly little troll. And I'm like, why is Oliver mad? That's your boss. Like, imagine me getting mad at my boss for taking care of personal matters. Like, boss, I can't believe you did that without letting me know. You know, that's stupid. This was far beyond what the Visconti executives could comprehend. Gil continued speaking happily, seeing everyone's mouths agape in disbelief. The music slaps, though. I decided to go to the Falzone family early in the afternoon. He's like, what business do you have here? No, I'm just playing.
よう、ダンテ、具合でも悪いのか？ずいぶん難しい顔になってるぞ。
お前のせいだ、ギルバート。さっきから頭痛が止まらない。
ビスコンティのボスが護衛も連れずたった一人で俺を訪ねてくるとはな。
Child, the audacity. Oh, that plot armor sure is nice though.
まだろっこしいのは苦手なんだ。二人で面と向かって話し合ってさっさと結論を出したかった。結論？ああ、俺たちのビスコンティとファルツォーネには共通の敵がいるんじゃねえかって話だ。話してみろ。
I nodded, then disclosed all the information I had on me.
お前の暗殺未遂、マルコの殺害、どっちもニコラは無関係だ。
But Dante could be like, well, you're just capping for Nicola because he defected over to your side.
あいつは事件が起きた時、うちの会議に出ていたんでな。誰にも崩せねえ鉄壁のアリバイだ。
Do you not want to believe that, Dante? What the fuck?
ニコラに罪を着せようとしたのはロベルト・デ・フェオって刑事だ。構成員殺しの方もこいつの仕業だろう。
Damn, I love it when a plan comes together.
刑事なら留置場にいる人間にも手を出せるというわけか。
What did I say, y'all? The kill in the police precinct was the dumbest kill ever. That was like a dumbass kill. God, Roberto, if you're gonna play imposter, fucking think about what you're doing. Don't just haphazardly kill people. You gotta make the right kills at the right time. Dante frowned, thinking. He then asked me a question.
ニコラのアリバイを証明できるのはディスコンティの人間だけだ。
Exactly. That's really sus though. So they're like, oh, you're just capping for him because he's a Visconti now.
それを俺が信じると思うか。
And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that Dante is like skeptical as well. My immediate response made Dante's frown even more defined. No, baby, don't round up that face and get wrinkles. But soon he let out a brief sigh and spoke.
あの日、俺を狙った人間がニコラじゃないことは分かっている。
Aw, how did you know?
巷で噂されているファルツォーネの先代カポ。俺の父の死に関してもニコラは関与していない。あの件について言えば、俺は下手人を直接目にしているからな。
See there, he saw. So why did you? What? Why are you letting this run amok? You could have stopped this. But I don't know if people will believe her. But he's the victim in this case, so he should have spoke up. But this is the police we're dealing with.
そいつは初耳だな。当然だ。ファルツォーネの内部でもごく限られたものしか知らない。とにかく父の死と今回の件は無関係だ。おそらくはニコラの名を貶めるため真犯人がでっち上げたんだろう。
As if the betrayal didn't tarnish it from the jump.
ああ、ロベルトがどうも支援で動いてるんじゃねえかと思ってる。
Yes, he is.
あの男、カジノでニコラに向けて発砲したな。
There you go, there you go.
周囲に各組織のトップがいる状態で、あえてニコラを狙った。
Why is that? I'm like, why the fuck is Roberto dealing with Yang? And he's not even considering Dante, or well, he did consider him when he tried to clap his ass. But I mean, like, bring them all in. If you're about that justice and that righteous life, bring everyone in. Why are you dealing with Yang? He's a criminal. He's a criminal too. Oh, but he's not Nicola Francesca. You'll deal with him for now. Fuck out of here, Roberto. Okay.
俺はロベルトの出方を伺いたい。正直まだ目的を測りかねてるんでな。あいつはニコラを恨んでる。だが今はまだ直接手出しする気はないらしい。荒領事だがニコラに警察署に向かわせて
Oh my god, no!
するってのも手だ。
That's like the equivalent of going into electric for a task. You know you're gonna get clapped there. Dante glared at me hearing my suggestion.
うちの人間で交流されてるやつが何人かいる。面会だなんだっていくらでも理由はつけられる。とはいえロベルトも所内じゃそう簡単に尻尾は出さねえだろうが。
Yikes, I don't like that. That's live bait.
その手段は現実的じゃない。お前も分かっているだろう。
Dante refuted my suggestion, then looked at me with resolve.
そんな遠回しな真似をしなくてももっと楽に敵をおびき出す方法がある。
それは
犯人は俺を狙ってきた。俺を殺して
So put us
ニ
together.
コラになすりつけるつもりだった。だったらニコラよりも俺の方がおとりにふさわ
That
しい。
too, I guess. But no! 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 What if you died? No! That's fucking shit! I will not have that.
俺が迂闊な動きを見せれば奴は今度こそ俺を殺しニコラにその罪を着せようとするだろう。
そうだな。今お前が死ねば世間は間違いなくニコラを疑う。だからあいつを守るためにしばらく外出を控えてたんだろう。毎週通ってた教会にも最近顔を出してねって聞いたぜ。
ほとぼりが冷めたと思った俺が無防備な姿を市外にさらせば、
It's another opportunity to try and kill him.
向こうも動かざるを得ないだろう。おとりには俺がなる。ニコラを使う必要はない。
No! I will not want that. I can't say I will not allow it, but I will not want that.
何をニヤニヤしている。
いや、お前ならきっとそう言ってくれるだろうと思ってたってだけだ。
Yeah, Gilbert, please don't sus. Don't be sus right now, because if he's smiling, you're like, yeah. And if he dies, the family goes down and crumbles too. Dante's brow twitched with dissatisfaction. I bet it will.
で、俺とダンテは作戦を詰めてきたってわけだ。
No! Wasn't there bulletproof vests in place? What the fuck?
その作戦というのは。
ダンテには敵の本拠地を直接訪ねてもらうことにした。
What the fuck?
となると、
Oh, okay.
いや、叩かなきゃならない。
Oh, wait, the Lao shoe? That's why I said, what the fuck?
どういう意味だ、ギルバート。
Noticing the confusion among his men, Gil answered with a stern expression.
ロベルトはヤンと接触してる。
今回の件、ラオシュが裏にいるのか。
Oh, we get Yang's music and he's not even here. What the fuck?
そう驚く話じゃねえだろ。
Yeah, are you surprised?
ビスコンティとファルツォーネが揉めれば得をするのはラオ州だからな。
つまり先に叩くべきなのはラオシュ、そしてヤンというわけか。
ちょうど峡谷とのパイプが欲しくて動いてたとこだ。ラオ州が消えてくれれば交渉をより優位に進められる。ビスコンティにとっては十分な収穫だ。
Yeah, no more chaotic disruptions. Yang and the Lao Shu. Despite my short encounter with him, I could tell he was a force to be reckoned with. My instincts were telling me to stay far away from him, Girl, when we get to his route, that ain't gonna be the case.
じゃあダンテにはベレーノにあるラオ州の拠点を訪ねてもらうってこと？
そうだ。あいつには今日俺がファルツォーネに対してやったのと同じことをしてもらう。手を組んでビスコンティを倒さないかって話をラオ州に持ちかけてもらうわけだ。
And Dante has the motive. But these two know what they're doing. They're just setting up Yang.
なるほど。ファルツォーネは世間の噂を信じたふりをするというわけだね。
So Yang thinks he's hot shit, but we gonna flip the script on him and we gonna clap Roberto. Or I don't know what we're gonna do with Roberto, but he gonna get his just
フランチェス
desserts.
カがカポの暗殺を目論み居合わせた刑事を殺した。そんな人間をかくまっているウィスコンティをファルツォーネは許しておけない。徹底的にブルローネから排除すべきだとラオ州に持ちかける。そんな筋書きかな。
I felt a little uneasy about Nicola's words. This plan also.
待ってくれ。その作戦は
Yes.
あまりに危険すぎるのではないか。
So Lily and Oliver are on the same wavelength.
ノコノコと敵組織のカポが拠点を訪ねてくる。
Yeah, I agree.
そんな美味しい獲物をみすみす見逃すほどラオ州は甘い組織じゃない。
That's why I was screeching if he dies still. What Oliver said was right. But Gil was smiling without a care in the world, unfazed by Oliver's concern.
そりゃそうだ。花から向こうもダンテを無事に返す気はねえだろう。だがダンテをやるならおそらく会合の後だ。警戒心が緩んだとこを狙う。俺ならな。ラオ州が考える筋書きとしてはそうだな。ラオ州はファルツォーネの提案を受け入れ協力関係を結ぶことを約束した。
その帰りビスコンティに僕に狙われた。
今ニコラの噂で町は持ちきりだ。ブルローネの人間は簡単に信じるだろうさ。それが真実かどうかは関係ねえ。
その筋書きに反しビスコンティはファルツォーネと共にラオ州を一気に叩くということか。
俺たち、俺とダンテはそう考えた。それとこれはあいつからの提案なんだが、襲われたダンテをビスコンティが守ったって形にすればいいと言われてる。
なるほど。こちらがファルツォーネのカポを助けたという既成事実を作るわけか。そうすれば町の噂は払拭されビスコンティの名誉も挽回されるだろう。
Gil nods at Oliver's deduction. He then looked at Nicola.
ニコラ、お前にはダンテの警護についてもらう。
So you can, if you know, if you got him, Nicola, guarding Dante, you know, with the weapon used, a rifle, you usually use that from a distance, so he couldn't be the killer. I mean, there's other ways of doing it, but I see what they're doing.
お前がダンテを助けることで、
Exactly.
俺たちがダ
Yeah.
ンテの暗殺に関わってなかったっていう。
Not the way I would go about it, but okay, sis.
それは重要な役割だね。とても。
If Nicola dies, which I would hope not, but if Nicola got hit or something, then yeah, this also proves that he had nothing to do with it. Because if he's guarding Dante, he could just easily, you know, stab him, and that's it. mission accomplished, but Nicola had no intention of killing Dante.
ああ、銃の手入れは怠るなよ。
Huh? Nicola smiled at Gil's playful tone.
怠ったことなんてないよ。銃を持った日から今日まで。
Okay, Nicola? It didn't seem like he was lying, but something wasn't right. Are you talking about the gun when he held Lily up for hostage? That wasn't loaded? It sure the fuck was, y'all. Nicola's smile looked strange, and it was bothering me quite a bit. I should ask him about it later, or at least that's what I'd hoped. The moment the meeting ended, Nicola I'll read it again. Said one's goal, I think. With the meeting adjourned, I hurriedly chased after Gilbert.
話があるんだ。ちょっといいかな。
ん？何か気になることでもあったか？
彼女に聞かせたくない。場所を変えよ
う。What?
うん、いいぜ。そういうことなら少し外を歩くか。
The time was well past midnight. The people here loved to stay up late, but the streets were already empty. Still, I could hear the merriment riding upon the breeze that blew by.
君が話してくれた作戦の概要はよくわかったよ。あの作戦が合理的だということに異論の余地はない。ただ一つだけ、警備が手薄になる屋敷にあの子を残していくのには懸念がある。
彼女か。
ああ、君も言った通り、ロベルトは僕に執着しているんだろう。けど、それは彼女という存在なしには語れないものだと僕は思っている。今、本当の意味で誰より危険なのは彼女なんじゃないかな。
More than Dante acting as bait, more than myself covering for him.
わかった。彼女には護衛をつける。それでいいな。
護衛だけじゃ。
What? What Gilbert proposed was sufficient, but something inside me was telling me that it wasn't enough. I needed to be with her to protect her. I couldn't trust anyone else to handle that. The thought crossed my mind instantaneously. Gilbert gave a sigh, seeing my impatience at his proposal.
いいか、ニコラ。ロベルトがもし彼女に手を出してくれるならだ。それは俺たちにとって最高にラッキーな展開じゃねえか？
ギルバート、それは。
睨むなよ。悪気はねえんだ。ラオシューとはマフィアとして決着をつければいい。だがロベルトの場合、ただ殺せばいいってもんでもねえ。あいつはローマに太いパイプを持ってる。現政権はちっとばかしマフィアに厳しい。そんな中でいたずらにあいつを殺せば。
Ooh, yikes. They could bring in more heat from Rome.
面倒になるのは目に見えてる。あいつに関しては黒だっていう決定的な証拠が必要だ。
そうだね。君の言葉は正しいと思う。
もしビスコンティの屋敷に踏み入って女を拉致したとなれば、さすがにあいつも言い逃れできねえ。
Ooh. So would he try to do that? Would he try to do that?
そうなりゃニコラが刑事を殺したってあいつの証言もその信憑性を改めて問われることになる。お前のためなんだぜ、これは。お前はマフィアだろ、ニコラ。だったら自分がすべきことをしろ。
わかった。でも約束してほしい。必ず十分な護衛をつけてくれ。
I stare into Gil's eyes to make my statement crystal clear. This was about all I could do for her. What I needed to do next was coming around the corner. Dante was risking his life to help me restore my dignity and name. Even with that in mind, all I could think about was her. Okay. The moment that meeting ended, Nicola briskly exited the lounge. The following day, the Visconti hurriedly rushed back and forth in preparation. Gil knew that the longer it took to set up, the weaker their advantage would be. So before even a single week passed, the day to take action arrived. Nicola. Bodyguarding while Dante acted as bait. Even someone like me could see the dangers involved in the situation. It's almost time. I suppressed the anxiety inside me and got up to see everyone off. I was a bit late as the top brass were all about to aboard their vehicles. Nicola, baby. Nicola noticed and came walking toward me.
見送りに来てくれたの？リリー。
Yes. Yes. Oops. I don't know why, but it feels like it's been forever since we last talked.
ああ、このところ下準備で忙しかったからね。別にその、君を避けていたわけじゃないから。
It almost sounds like an excuse. I giggled at his attempt for an excuse. A rarity from Nicola. Bruh! Google phone, shut the hell up. Nicola blinked, seeing me smile. I searched for the right words to say. Please come back safely. Nicola gave a gentle smile.
僕は帰ってくるよ。必ず。
I said safely, damn it. He looked straight into my eyes. Perhaps it was because he was about to risk his life. His eyes were burning hot with passion.
いい？僕が戻るまでおとなしくしているんだよ。
He spoke as if consoling a child. I gave a smile and reassurance. There are a lot of people here, so I'll be fine. Without saying a word, he extended his hand to me. His fingertips were about to touch my cheek. But before they can come into contact, Nicola quickly withdrew his fingers. Ah!
僕たちはこれまで後手に回ってきたからね。今日だって全てが思惑通りに運ぶとは限らない。本当に何が起こるかわからないんだ。
But you'll still go, right? My heart felt like it was choking as I replied to him. It's too risky. I'd rather not see him go. My honest feelings were circling around my mind. But I can't say that to him now. You need to go. For the family. I looked at Nicola while trying to fight off the tears swelling in my eyes. No! His eyes stared straight into mine.
そうだよ。だけど、僕は。
Like, Nicola, hurry your ass up! Beep, beep! Nicola's fingertips touched my cheek.
まだ迷っているんだ。本当は。
Nicola breathed in slowly, then brought me into his arms. Aww. What's the matter, Nicola? His tight embrace felt like he was holding on to me for help. I could tell he was feeling weak inside, despite his calm demeanor.
僕のせいで疑われているヴィスコンティへの義理立ては当然行うべきだと思うし、僕に裏切られたのに僕を助けようとしている探偵を守りに行くべきだと思う。だけど、計りにかけているんだ。どうしても嫌な予感が消えなくて。
A bad feeling.
僕たちが留守の間、もしかしたらこの屋敷が襲われることだってあるかもしれない。それなのに僕は君を守るどころかそばにいることすらできない。
Oh, baby, you don't have to worry about that. I got the strap. I'm gonna just pop the dude in the fucking head 3 times. No, I'm just playing. Nicola. I was surprised by his sudden embracing his words. I could feel Nicola's feelings. Yeah, I could feel Nicola's feelings flowing through me with his body, from his body.
ごめんね。こんなこと君に言っても不安にさせるだけなのに。
No, I really hope not. Because if that's the case, then yeah, Roberto, you're an idiot. Like, you just made it that much apparent. Don't worry. I got a Uzi and a Tech 9 and I'll just bust the cap in the dude's ass. I held Nicola rightly and decided to express my honest feelings. I'm happy you're telling me all this. It's worse not knowing what's on your mind. Nicola has a lot on his shoulders. I can only assume how much he's going through. If only I could help lighten his burden, even for a moment. Nicola gently whispered in my ear.
急いで帰ってくるね。全部片付けて、着せられた汚名を晴らして。それから、間違ったものを正して。やることは山積みだけど、全部終わらせてから、君に伝えたい。だから、僕は死なないよ、リリアーナ。
You better not. Nicola hesitantly let me go, and I could see his sad expression. I'd never seen him like this before. I didn't expect a day like this to come.
終わったか、ニコラ。
Yeah, I was expecting him to do that. He's like, bro, you ready? We finna go. A jolly sounding voice jumped suddenly into my ears, accompanied by a wide smile. Gil is staring at us with a wide grin on his face as his theme, that slaps so hard, accompanies. I forgot everyone is still here. Oh shit, I hope they don't make fun of us. Everyone kept their distance and was looking at us from afar with gentle eyes. Ah, it softened up the boys. Did our relationship soften y'all up? This is so embarrassing.
別れのキスはしなくていいのか?
Yeah! Where's my kiss? Hey, Gil, stop joking! I protested at Gil's teasing. Let me read that again.